The jury found Jacob Hoggard guilty of one of three charges. He was convicted on one count of sexual assault causing bodily harm relating to a woman who was in her early 20s at the time, and not guilty on the same charge relating to a woman who was 16 at the time, and not guilty on a charge of sexual interference for an alleged groping incident with the same woman when she was 15. A verdict that the jury took 6 days of deliberations to reach, something experts say is common in sexual assault allegations.
One of the things this verdict showed in the jury's questions, and there were a number of them, particularly four that were about consent, fraud, authority, position of trust, is just how complicated and gray this area of law is.
For 5 weeks, jurors heard from Hoggard and his two accusers. They both said they were raped violently by Hoggard and said he degraded them and didn't listen when they said stop. The woman whose accusation led to the conviction spoke to CBC News about what she says happened in a Toronto hotel room in this exclusive interview.
All I remember was telling him like how much he was hurting me, and he didn't care.
The jury also heard Hoggard testify everything that happened in those hotel rooms was consensual. The defense suggested similarity in the claims of the women was a matter of his personal preferences. In her charge to the jury, the judge stressed the case came down to a question of consent. Twice, the jury, made up of 10 men and 2 women, told the judge they were in disagreement on some of the counts, with the judge urging them to keep trying. They followed up with more questions and then rewatched hours of testimony and cross-examination. The Crown has said it would be seeking a long sentence. The maximum is 14 years.
I would expect something in the range of 4 to 7 years would be my guess of a range.
What the jury didn't hear was that Hoggard has now been charged with a new sexual assault from an accusation of a woman from Kirkland Lake, Ontario, who says she was raped in 2016. Hoggard remains out on bail, but is set for a bail hearing on Monday. Susanna De Silva, CBC News, Vancouver.